record. Now you are turning switch off your service venture, new venture, education line. What's your repercussion?
I started my career as a lecturer in zoology. I worked as a lecturer in zoology for 1.5 years. Later I joined IPS. So you can't say that I have no connection with the academic field, okay? So what is your next question? There is no change. I started as a lecturer. Maybe I am ending as a interim BC. There is no change.
Where did you work first?
Worked. I am the first direct IPS officer allotted to Sikkim cadre after the erstwhile Sikkim kingdom was merged with Indian Union. I belong to the IPS 1977 batch. So when I first landed in Sikkim, Mr. B.B. Lal was the governor,
Yes, sir.
ICS officer. So I went and called on him as a probationer.
And your academic experience, your academic experience as a lecturer, you told us
Yeah.
that you are.
I did my MSc in zoology, had a first class and university rank. Is that good enough for academic background?
Yes, sir.
Some question raised that governor choose their close person as a vice chancellor. What is your opinion? What do you say about this thing?
I am not aware of that. You see, I am coming from Bangalore. Governor is my IAS batchmate. You know, I am from the IPS. We are same batch of 1977. He is from IAS and I am from IPS.
There was a meeting in the airport.
Uh-huh.
Whether he wish your journey best. Governor sir meet you in the airport, sir.
No, I called on him. Governors don't meet others. I called on him because he was at the airport. That's all. It was just an accident that because my flight landed and the registrar, Mr. Sopan, was there to receive me. Then I found that the governor was going to Delhi. So I just wished. It's a courtesy call.
What will be your future plan for this university?
See, I have only one plan. Welfare of the students and welfare of the subordinate staff of this university is my first priority. The academic field, I am sure you have eminent scholars, professors, dean, everybody is there. They will look after that. My first priority is the welfare of the students and the lower staff of the university, which I think I must take priority for this.
Don't you think your language will be a barrier for this?
I know Nepali. I hope many of the people here know Nepali. I worked in Nepal as a first secretary in the embassy for more than 4 years. In Sikkim, I worked as DGP. Sikkim, you speak 80% people speak Nepali. So I don't think I will learn Bengali if you want, but it will take time.
90% of the people in North Bengal University is a Bengali language.
So I will learn.
So now Bengali is not a problem for you?
Not a problem. I can pick up. I know 4 or 5 languages. I know Kannada, I know Nepali, Hindi, I know Malayalam, English of course I know. So one more language is, it will take time. I can't, unless I interact with people, I won't be able to pick up. Even if I learn a script, unless I speak to people, I won't be able to.
So it is very good that as an IPS, retired IPS, you have now joined as a VC of this university. But do you think vice versa, a VC can join and hold a post of a IPS?
See, the All India services, there are conditions on service. You see, after retirement as DGP, I was a member of the Civil Services Interview Board of the UPSC, where IAS, IPS officers are selected. So from 2011 to 2015, I was a member of the Civil Services Board. So you can't have anything higher than that. See, I started as a probationer in the police, ended as a DGP, then started being a member of the recruitment board where all India service officers thing. So I think I have come full circle.
Yeah.
So this is something extra. As we see, it's a surprise to me also.
Yeah. No, as a vice versa, do you think as a BC can maintain or office of a IPS?
So there is no comparison. This is in the academic field. The other one is a civil service, where there are strict channels of recruitment and things like that. Here, of course, professors who are doing very well in the academic and the administrative field, they become vice chancellors.
There are so many problems in Norwegian University.
I am not aware. I am not aware of any problem.
Vacancy, most of the post was vacant, not recruited since last.
The registrar will be in a better position to tell you that.
He is also temporary post.
I don't know. I have only met him now.
Yeah.
He is only temporary post.
I think, sir, you have obviously some idea about this university, but if you say something about your
First day.
There was a coup attempt. The Indian Army sent a special para forces to help the Maldives government. The government of India also sent a 7-member Indian defense team. One from the Army, one from the Navy, one from the Air Force, one officer from the Indian Foreign Service, one officer from the Defense Ministry, two officers from the Intelligence Bureau. I was the youngest in that team of the 7-member this thing. I was sent along with the army guy was Brigadier VP Malik. At that time he was the Deputy Director Military Operations. He became General VP Malik, Army Chief. The Navy officer was Commodore Sushil Kumar. He later became Admiral Sushil Kumar, the Navy Chief. And I was the youngest in that. Now I am becoming Vice Chancellor of the NBU. So I think you understand the significance. I have also reached some position, okay?
ना सर, ये जो आपने बताया ना अभी तक का जो मुद्दा है, वो सब आपका जो एक्सपीरियंस आर्मी का हो सकता है, पुलिस का हो सकता है, मगर एजुकेशन में तो आपका कोई यूनिवर्सिटी तो अपना सिस्टम में चलता है, इनका नया
तो आई लर्न,
रूल्स है,
आई विल लर्न.
अभी तक तो अपने यूनिवर्सिटी का पूरा सिस्टम के साथ जुड़े नहीं है अभी तक किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में.
Let me clarify. I have friends and relatives who have worked as my cousin was registrar of 3 universities. He retired. I have another person who is controller of examinations. My nephew is an assistant professor in computer science. My niece is assistant professor of architecture. Okay, so at least I have some passing reference.
परिवार वालों का सलाह से आप कैसे करके
नहीं, I have not consulted them.
सर अभी एक बात, जब आपका जो स्कॉलर है, स्कॉलर का जो रिसर्च पेपर सबमिट होगा तो उनका हायर अथॉरिटी आप होंगे उनके साइन करने के लिए, साइनिंग अथॉरिटी हायर.
No, but that is only an administrative matter. That is an administrative matter which will come to this table after eminent scholars have already examined the thing. So where is the question of my questioning that? See, a senior professor or a dean must have.
Not only administrative matter, इसमें तो education का भी बहुत सारे matter भी है.
You think I am illiterate or what?
हाँ?
Do you think I am an illiterate person?
नहीं, illiterate का पर्सन का मतलब नहीं है. मैं
The
कहने का
system of education in this state is different from other states.
I think
no?
what they are
That's
speaking, actually, there is a UGC norms that at least 10 years.
See, I am not posted as a regular vice chancellor. This is only a temporary matter. So as long as, when they find a proper regular vice chancellor, I'll be out. So why are you worried about that?
Sir,
This is only a temporary.
This matters, sir. One thing, being as a temporary vice chancellor, do you think to take some project or to take some planning, it could be possible?
All that
No,
you should
sir,
ask
don't
the
go
registrar and all that. They have so many experienced people here. I am only one of the members. There are many professors here who are better qualified, much more qualified than me.
But when you are a VC, so university
First day means what?
No, first step. What will be your
First step. I told you, student welfare and the welfare of the employee. Now, unless the people working here, their morale goes up, this university cannot become a top class university. And unless you look after the welfare of the students, they can't complete their. See, many students with low income background, they are depending on the scholarships, they are depending on grants. So I'll first I'll sit with Dr. Sopan and see what I can do for timely payment of scholarships, endowments. You see, I won't be teaching any subjects here, so I have plenty of time to look into these welfare measures. You see, as a police officer in Sikkim, before that I had done about 20 years in the Indian Intelligence Bureau. Okay, I worked all over India. I was in Mumbai as a deputy director. I was in Bangalore as a deputy director. I was an assistant director in Arunachal Pradesh. I was assistant director of the IB in Tezpur, Assam. I am a Northeast specialist. Okay, and I have worked in many places. And I also worked in Kathmandu as a first secretary. So obviously, I have vast experience in this field, not in university.
Intelligence works will be help to in
I hope so.
university.
I hope so. Because I can't talk about my intelligence work because I am duty bound and rule bound not to speak on any operational work in the intelligence because it is as per the Official Secrets Act. I can be prosecuted if I talk about it. So I won't be able to talk about it. Okay. I would like to add, in fact, one point which maybe the governor posted me here is because the NBU is starting a new center for strategic studies and regional security.
Yeah.
You see, I am a specialist in national security matters, especially with the China border and all that. So the governor has probably picked me up for this post because of that, and not because he is a batchmate of Ravindran. Okay, so please don't confuse the two. No, because he asked me about being
What in
friends. That has no relevance. See, I am not. I have no. In fact, my first response was no, because I was not interested in again coming back to a job. I retired. I am a very comfortably retired. I am having a retired life. But when he said about this Center for Strategic Studies and Regional Security, which I am basically familiar with and I am supposed to be an expert on that, let me also tell you about another aspect of my work. You see, in 1998,
So whenever you will.
see, NBU is one of the topmost universities. Can you imagine any other university having two ex-students as chief ministers? One is chief minister of Sikkim, the other one is chief minister of Nagaland, Mr. Nephew Rio and the present one is P.S. Thaman. Serving chief ministers, ex-students of NBU. So what more? I don't think any other university in India have this kind of
सर
it's a great.
नेक का विजिट हुआ था उसमें एनबीयू का जो रैंक ए से
I am not
D++
aware.
हो
I
गया
am not aware. I am not aware. So let us hope it will be A+.
Wish you good luck, sir. Thank you.